To all the viewers and all the constituents of University of Southern Mindanao, happy 67th founding anniversary. I would like to thank the University President Francisco Gil Garcia, all the members of the University Research, Development and Extension Committee, or RD&E, the faculty, the researchers, and all the staff for all the achievements and milestones we have generated for the past year. Today, we will feature through this video the completed, ongoing, and newly approved research, development, and extension programs and projects. Congratulations!
This study aimed to develop contextualized and indigenized audiovisual instructional material in peace and development. It is pursued to support CHED Memorandum Order No. 2, Series of 2019, which was created for the integration of indigenous people studies or education into the relevant higher education curricula. This research used Instructional System Design or ADI model in the material development. As a result, this research has successfully integrated the materials in Peace and Development course this year. This is a collaborative effort of the Multicultural Indigenous Peoples Center for Research, Education and Development, then the College of Education and the CAS DSSP.
Goat, also called a chiffon, is considered as one of the important halal animals, and it is used for various Muslim celebrations such as Ramadan and Eid al-Adha. Surprisingly, apart from its compelling taste, the goat meat certainly has a number of health benefits attached to it. Goat meat is the king of protein. The content of calcium and potassium is relatively higher than other meats, which make it a healthy option, said Madhuram 2015. When properly slaughtered, cleaned, and butchered, it can be a source of unique and delectable meat. That is why government agencies like Department of Science and Technology grants in aid funded researches in goat production, goat facilities, goat feeds, product development, commercialization, and many more, responding to the need of research and development on the goat industry, from supply to production and consumption, and from farm to your table. Developed 3 Shibon products such as Shibon Tapa, Shibon Tocino, and Shibon Carne Norte. These products were subjected to consumer tasting during the NSTW celebration at SMX Mall of Asia, Manila last 2014, the OST Sipag Fiesta on May 2, 2016, and during the Regional Symposia of Cardec. In all these activities, the products received positive feedback, and tasters were asking, when will the product be available in the market? The project aims to significantly intensify the halal goat business with opportunities through new and innovative food products and catering the demand of the consumers of ready-to-eat meals that are safe, clean, and wholesome.
The Tuklas Lunas Research and Development Program envisions to produce world-class medicines derived from the biodiversity of the Philippines, leveraging on the local expertise. The program pursues drug development through the identification and characterization of purified active compounds from terrestrial sources. The current project aims to explore the anti-cancer potential of extracts from endemic and indigenous plants in Region 12 of the Philippines. It aims to identify top-tier plant extracts that exhibit anti-proliferative and anti-migratory properties against selected cancer cell lines and have acceptable toxicity profiles. The facility had allotted 2 rooms for the processing of plant samples and other activities and a sterile room for cell culture assays.
The cacao industry worldwide is valued at $9 billion, and there is a worldwide demand of cacao beans of about 5 million metric tons. However, Philippines has less than 1% global market share. Hence, there is a need to increase cacao production in the country. The Philippines is highly suitable for geographic production, and there are millions of hectares available for cacao production. However, the cacao production in the Philippines is constrained by several factors like low production, scarcity of quality planting material, low quality beans and bean products, lack of efficient post-harvest technologies to improve bean quality. Thus, the need for the establishment of NICER Cacao R&D Center. The NICER Cacao R&D Center is hosted by the University of Southern Mindanao. The university is the center for cacao genetic diversity. It is accessible to cacao-growing regions in Mindanao. It has active research and development projects in cacao. It is a center for excellence in agriculture. The NICER Cacao R&D Center aims to develop relevant and functional R&D projects based on the needs and problems faced by cacao industry to help provide interventions for the benefit of various cacao stakeholders. The center is funded by DOST, monitored by DOST P-Card, and implemented by USN.
On behalf of the Cacao NICER R&D team and the University of Southern Mindanao, we would like to thank the Department of Science and Technology and the USTP card for the research grant for the establishment of NICER Cacao R&D Center. We believe that with this program, this will boost the Philippine cacao industry, particularly the cacao nursery operators, the growers, farmers, processors, the consumers, and all other stakeholders.
The program currently has 3 project components: the molecular fingerprinting of cacao parental recommended high-yielding varieties and fruit periodic ensuring multiplication of quality planting materials, or QPMs, for increased productivity and profitability. This addresses the gaps on low cacao production, yield income, and the scarcity of quality planting materials. The second project is the upgrading of cacao gene bank for conservation and management in cacao varietal improvements. This addresses the gaps on the narrow genetic diversity for cacao breeding. The third project is the development of optimized post-harvest processing approaches for improved quality of cacao beans. This addresses the gaps on low-quality beans and bean products through the development of efficient post-harvest technologies.
research arm of the University of Southern Mindanao, which occupies 300 hectares of the university complex. Serves as the National Research Center for corn and fruit crops. It also serves as the regional center or cooperating station for legumes, rice, root crops, poultry and livestock, farming systems, soil and water resources, socio-economics, vegetable crops, forage and pasture, and spearhead research on agriculture to backstop the development for Mindanao. Has continued technologies that are disseminated, adopted, and shared.